The voice of the infant is everything that a baby communicates before they have words. Their cues, their behaviours, rhythms and emotional expressions. Babies might not speak, but they absolutely tell us how they're feeling. We use the word voice because infants still have experiences, preferences and needs that deserve to be heard, understood and acted on.
Now, babies don't typically communicate through words, but non-speaking doesn't mean non-thinking, non-hearing, non-understanding or non-feeling. Yet, we can easily overlook the baby's emotional and relational needs, and there can be a baby blind spot. So it's crucially important that we as practitioners tune in to the baby, support other practitioners to do the same, and work with parents and caregivers to really elevate and amplify the voice of the baby.
So we know that although infants can't yet talk, they are ready and wired to connect and communicate their wishes and needs and thoughts with us right from birth. So it's really important that we're able to understand them and recognise that they have individual needs and emotions. As infants are pre-verbal and language is still yet not fully developed, babies will communicate their voice and needs in many different ways. So babies' voices can be heard and seen in the noises, movements they make, and how they may respond in their interactions with others. We know this is hugely important because as adults we advocate on their behalf, so we need to be able to appropriately interpret these needs and feelings for them. We can observe this by noticing things like posture, eye contact, colour, muscle tone, non-verbal communications and the general body language, the vocalisations or lack of. So babies who, for instance, are maybe more silent, are not protesting, may be perceived as this good baby, but could also be communicating another need. We need to be curious about this, as they might not be happy or content, instead they may be passive. So being attuned to our baby's subtle responses and behaviours might tell us a lot about them and what they need.
Older children can usually tell us what they think or feel, but babies communicate through their bodies. Changes in their gaze, cry, posture, sleep, feeding, and overall their regulation. So having that baby developmental stage also means they're more vulnerable. So they rely completely on their caregivers to interpret and respond to them. So we know that some older children who are experiencing developmental delays or early trauma may use more infant-like communication too. So it's really important for us as practitioners to adapt and recognise the way we listen to those children.